Hello everybody, Eric the Green here. Thought I'd dig a couple of Salsify plants this morning, Salsify roots. And for those that don't know what Salsify is, it is a root vegetable that is native to Europe. And this variety is the Mammoth Sandwich Island, I believe is what it's called. But I've been saving my own seed for several years, and so it seems to be more adapted to the heat. And I started these seeds about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, and it takes a long time to grow. It grows over the summer, and then fall and winter, it grows a lot over the winter, fall and winter, and then early spring. Now, this is starting to bolt, I think, go to flower, which it makes big purple, pretty daisy-like flowers for the pollinators. But the root is very good. It's white, it's kind of a brown color, and you know, a lot of people, they call it oyster plant. Tastes like seafood, and it does have a slight seafood oyster type flavor. And it's, you know, a lot like a carrot, but it's not sweet or orange. So, and I don't like carrots, especially cooked carrots. So, but anyway, I'm going to try to dig a couple of these, and they don't seem as big as they were last year. So I'll try to. I'm going to leave some for seed because I'm running low on seed. This is a group of them together. That one. Okay, we'll see right here. They're hard to get out because they're kind of, they have a taproot. It's way down. But I grow these in containers because Salsify sprouts, the cotyledons, the new sprouts of the Salsify, are the rabbits and voles. That's not moles, voles with a V. It's one of their favorite foods, seems. So I have to grow them in raised containers, and I'm trying I think this year I've already planted them. I'm trying the perennial Salsify. Black Salsify is what it's called. It's not the same species as this. It's called Scorzonera, and it's supposed to be a lot like this, but it's supposed to be perennial and not be woody at all. Like right now, this may be too late in the season. This may be woody, and because it's maybe starting to bolt already. So, not sure how edible it is at this point. And it's hard to get out of there. Okay, we got a few together here. And these are not as big as they were last year. Okay, right there's one. Yeah, that's not too good. They're not too big. Get the dirt off of there a little bit. That's some grass that's in there. Okay, well, you know, sometimes they get bigger than this. They got a lot of those feeder root hairs on them. They bleed white, but very tasty. Got some more in here. I'm gonna go to my other raised planter and dig one, see if I can get one that's a little bigger. Okay, here we are at my other raised planter, and one thing I wanted to say before I forget is, if you know, you're gonna plant these in containers, make sure the container is deep, because you know these can get a foot long or so. But anyway, these tops are not as big as the ones in the other container, but I think the roots may be bigger. All right, we'll try to get one out here. And like I said, I'm trying the perennial type of Salsify. the black salsify, Scorzonera, this year, and I have not planted any of this, any of the that one broke. Oh man. I haven't planted any of this year because I wanted to try the perennial kinds. Stuff's really tough to get out. I wish I hadn't broke that. I can see the rest of it down in there. I don't know if I can get it out one-handed here or not. But it does have a very good flavor. You know, it doesn't go very far. When I first started planting these, I thought I was going to have these as a staple crop. But you know, even when the roots get very big, they don't go very far. And like I said, they're hard to get out. And by the time you get all these root hairs off of them, there's not a whole lot to eat there. Mostly top, see? And like I said, these are smaller than last year. But, you know, they're good. But I'm trying a different kind because I want to try it as a perennial. They get bigger every year. So I want to try them year over year. And maybe, you know, of course, perennial, they're always going to be there. And they're not supposed to get tough like these. But anyway, that's salsify. And like I said, protect them from the animals if you plant them in the ground. I have to go for raised containers with these. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. And I'm going to go try to dig a big leek, I think. Big Musselburgh leek. Okay, we're back here. We're up in the garden now, and all these leeks are in ground. Now, this over here, that is a patch of elephant garlic, which is a type of leek. It's in the leek family. But anyway, this is elephant garlic here too. But this is a patch of leeks. This is Musselburgh leeks. I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, but it's supposed to be from Scotland. Very heat tolerant and very cold tolerant. These grew from scales from plants that were here over the winter, not last winter, but the winter before. So these came up on their own after that. So I guess, you know, they're kind of perennial. And if you harvest a leek and leave a certain amount of the shank in the ground with the roots, it will grow back again. So, and I'm still experimenting with how much of the shank you have to leave. I don't think it's very much because I've actually pulled these up before and the shank broke off above the root and I just forgot about them. Next thing I know, it's grown back and is healthier than before. So this one here is the biggest one that I've ever grown. And for Zone B, Southern United States, you know, it's not as big as the ones overseas in the UK and those allotments. But guys, you know, this is a pretty respectable leek, especially for as hot as it gets here in the summertime. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to get this leek out of here. And I'm probably going to replant the bottom with the roots. And I should have just got my fork up here, but I didn't know how I was going to video with one hand with a fork. But these Musselburghs, I've tried a couple other kinds, and I would not have anything else, to be honest with you. All right, that's still stuck in there. Sorry for the camera shaking. These plants are pretty cool, and they huge root systems, so they're kind of tough to get out. Really should have got my fork. Oh, man. There we go, I think. All right. Okay. Well, the shank is not, I normally, but this, like I said, this came up from scales, so this came up by itself from the year before's leeks. So it's not one I planted. I usually plant the shanks deep, you know, like they do in the allotment videos. Over there, I learned everything I know about leeks from the allotments over in the UK. Appreciate you guys posting all your great videos over there. I wouldn't have ever discovered how great leeks are if it weren't for your videos, so thank you very much. And that's a pretty respectable leek for southern United States, Zone 7B. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Musselburgh leeks. Wouldn't go a year without them. Probably couldn't go a year without them because they come back on their own from scales. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. Thanks to all the subscribers of this channel, and hope to keep bringing you some good videos over the spring and summer.